if you think about the set of problems that a doctor has, that so many of them are administrative. My parents are physicians. Like, I hear all the stories about how they were forced to move to a world where they were sitting with an iPad as they were talking to a patient and like filling in boxes in Epic. Like, that is not how patient care was meant to be. And so I think that we're going to move to a world, like even looking at the nuance, like instant transcription and getting doctor notes afterwards, where the doctor's able to actually focus on patient care and actually focus on strategy. And that there's some use cases that people are already using ChatGPT for that I think are very interesting, right? So if you look on Twitter, there's someone who saved his dog's life with ChatGPT, and the story there was that he went to a vet, and the vet really didn't know what to do and said, let's just observe this dog, and it just kept going downhill. And still, the vet didn't want to do anything different. So he presented the medical records to ChatGPT, which very correctly said, I'm not a veterinarian, like you really need to talk to a vet, but was willing to give him some suggestions, some hypotheses, some interpretations, some brainstorm. And with that, he got the confidence to go to a second vet who was then able to run the tests, save the dog's life. And I think that this is a really interesting parable because it really points to this question of like, how do we want the AI to slot in? Like, you have to be so careful about over-reliance in areas like medicine, but humans aren't perfect either, right? That first doctor made a terrible call that could have had really fatal consequences. And so figuring out how to have the right humans have the right oversight, and ultimately, as a patient, you actually own the outcome, right? That you have to be a medical professional, even though you're not, right? So it's like somehow our systems are not quite serving the outcomes that are required. But with AI, I think that we can provide amplification in all of these places if we get it right, if we put the right guardrails in place.